When Einstein talked about relativity, he never knew that he had helped create the atomic bomb. When Christopher Columbus arrived on the shores of America, he never knew that he'd helped to create country music. And when they created Robot Wars, they never knew that they'd doom the whole of humanity to an early extinction. Unfortunately, we sometimes can't foresee the mistakes that our decisions will bear, but when it does happen, we simply have to make the most of it. That's why we've brought our video crew here to this hall in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to film what has undoubtedly proven to be the most deadly, violent and gory spectacle ever brought to your screens. Tonight will be no different, as we continue the countdown to the greatest battle in history, the Robot Wars Grand Final. While we welcome our first competitors into the arena, I'll be moving fast in the opposite direction, because it's about to get very messy. First up in Heat, WYSIWYG and the BLOB.
Robot ears, stand by.
The wooden wedge of WYSIWYG and the BLOB.
Activate.
Who knows what it is? They're both speedy robots and they're both straight into the action. BLOB can reach up to 20 miles per hour, WYSIWYG close to that. They both separate again to opposite ends of the arena, and the BLOB is thrown over by the arena spike. A dreadful error, and WYSIWYG will look to take full advantage. Against the arena wall now, the BLOB. I'm losing my ability to speak. Nothing new there. BLOB now against the sides of the arena, and it's over. WYSIWYG through to the next round. A dreadful error, and another victim for our arena spikes. Often coming in useful. The Observer Bot loves the things. Like his fork and knife. Talk of the Devil and Warthog.
Robot ears, stand by. 3.
Both are rather ugly looking robots.
1.
Let's hope for a battle of beauty. Wonder if we'll get that. Warthog with the wedge and the spikes will hope to turn Talk of the Devil onto its side. Talk of the Devil, on the other hand, has the rotating fork at the front and a rotating disc on the back. It's not using either of them to great effect at the moment, and this has become a rather stale battle. The Observer Bot doing more pushing than either of our competitors. You're bored, aren't you, Observer Bot? What are you going to do? He's in your CPZ, might as well want to sort that out. Oh, there goes Warthog, over the arena spike. Dear oh dear. That's 2 out of 2. And I think Warthog is defeated here. Talk of the Devil isn't going to want to write it. Observer Bot 2 senses its defeat. 2 battles down. 2 robots defeated by the arena spike, and 2 robots out of the arena. Well, well, well. Robot Wars isn't predictable. Either way, it's Talk of the Devil that progresses through after the mistake by Warthog. Talk of the Devil through to the next round, Warthog through to the redemption round. Who are our final 2 competitors? The Demolisher and REALI-T.
Robot ears, stand by.
The lightweight,
3,
super speed Demolisher.
1.
And they're rather alien looking. REALI-T. In they come. REALI-T has the spikes, and those exposed wheels look very, very juicy. Observer Bot watches on as REALI-T provides the pushing power and the weaponry. I think I saw one of Demolisher's wheels falling off. You can see it's missing there, and it's been pushed towards the CPZ, and that spells doom for the Demolisher. The small lightweight, too lightweight for this battle it seems. REALI-T charges away in victory, and the Observer Bot will be eating tonight. Oh, REALI-T comes in for a bit more now. No, no, no. This is Observer Bot's plaything now. Well, another robot to go through to our Heat semi-final, and another one to the playoff. Who's going to come through that one? 3 robots have won, and 3 robots have lost. However, we require 4 robots for a semi-final, and so the 3 losing robots have one more opportunity to beat each other's chassis in. They will compete for the last place in the semi-final, where 2 of the 4 machines will drop by the wayside. It's such a simple process that even a women's study graduate can understand it. So without further ado, let's watch 3 bits of metal hit each other very hard. Let's do just that, shall we? Warthog, the Demolisher, and the Blob.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
2 of these robots will fall by the wayside, the other will have a second chance. And they're all together, all 3 of them quite speedy machines, and they're in the CPZ. Which one's the Observer Bot going to take off here? It might well be the Demolisher. Stuck against the arena pyramid, its lack of pushing power has really not done any favours in this heat. They separate, but I think the Demolisher, punished now by Warthog, is the first one to drop out of the competition. Which leaves the other 2, Blob and Warthog. Observerbot take its frustrations out on the Demolisher. Shame about that, but we must move on. Warthog, meanwhile, is pushed against the other arena pyramid by the Blob, which seems to have the dominant pushing power. And the Observerbot is not happy with Warthog's performance, thrusts it over that arena pyramid. But it comes back in for more. Still in on this battle. They're taken to the arena spikes, and for the second time, for both of these robots, toppled by the spikes, but it was Warthog first. It was Blob that was applying most of the pressure through this battle, and the judges decree that it is the Blob which shall be our winner. Demolisher went early, and these 2 robots, both of which seem to be cursed by spikes, are defeated by spikes. But it's Blob that goes through. And in going through, it will face Talk of the Devil.
Robot ears, stand by.
I am standing by,
3,
thank you.
2, 1. Activate.
And so activated the robots. A difference in speed. Talk of the Devil's a bit weightier, and the Blob will surely struggle to push it. Talk of the Devil as well has the more active weaponry and may well dig into the shell of the Blob, whatever it's made of. But the Blob comes in on a side attack, and that's a good tactic from the Blob. The areas where Talk of the Devil is not protected, we're yet to see that horizontal... Sorry, it's not horizontal, is it? Oh my god, I'm getting my directions all wrong. That spinning disc on the back of Talk of the Devil. You haven't seen it come in useful yet. The fork on the front seems to be getting most of the action. The Observerbot has grown bored again. Dear oh dear, Observerbot, you're flipping great with this action, aren't you? Shame about the actual action. Blob comes in again on the side of Talk of the Devil for some piercing punishment. No, Observerbot is not impressed. Not impressed in much at all, but the spike comes into play once more. And the Blob is dangerously close, and for the 3rd time in this heat, is flipped over by our arena spikes. Have the producers got something wrong with the Blob? What's happening here? Talk of the Devil looks bemused, as we all are. In fact, it looks almost like the son of Observerbot here, doesn't it? Talk of the Devil, son of Observerbot. It's got the same face, same colour, same eyes. Well, it's probably the most entertaining thing that's happened in this heat, isn't it? The Blob goes, defeated by the arena spike. Let's move on. We've got WYSIWYG and REALI-T.
Robot ears, stand by. 3.
I wonder if the arena
2,
spikes will have something to do with this battle.
Activate.
They've had something to do with every battle so far. REALI-T, straight under pressure from WYSIWYG, which pushes it towards the arena CPZ. Good pushing from WYSIWYG. The Observerbot senses blood, and WYSIWYG appears to be the one fully in charge of this battle. And there goes REALI-T out of the arena. Well, not a single spike was used. Not even REALI-T's. As it's toppled from the arena, and WYSIWYG moves on to the heat final. Our robot overlords have announced that they are pleased with the sacrifices made to them in the name of cheap entertainment. They tell us that they may delay our utter annihilation just that little bit longer, and quite frankly, I rather enjoy waking up at 10 AM and drinking more coffee than should be considered humanly possible, so I'm happy for it. Perhaps, if we made yet another sacrifice, the robot overlords would be generous enough to allow us even more time. Maybe enough for us to produce the next series of Banter Wars. I've just seen the last 2 robots make their way into the arena, so I'm going to go grab my hard hat. For the 5th place in the grand final, it's WYSIWYG versus Talk of the Devil.
Robot ears, stand by.
There's Talk of the Devil,
3,
rather fortuitous in its victory so far,
1.
and WYSIWYG, somewhat more impressive. Certainly faster as well, as it comes in straight onto Talk of the Devil, and this could be the best way to defeat the son of Observerbot. Straight underneath, and father betrays son. WYSIWYG now pushes Talk of the Devil to the CPZ, and this could now be it. I think we've seen the last of Talk of the Devil. Lucky to get through its first 2 rounds, but I don't think it's getting any further. Its luck has run dry, and WYSIWYG fully in control once more. Just goes to show, all you need is pluggy determination and a wedged front, and you've got yourself a place in the grand final. Well done, WYSIWYG. That's the last we'll be seeing of Talk of the Devil for a while. Needs a bit more training before it can reach the majesty that is Observerbot. Le Chateau de Neuf. The dust has settled, the flames have died down, and we have yet another machine through to the series grand final. There's still one space up for grabs, and having seen the list for who's up next week, it's going to be a tight contest. So tight, in fact, that most of us probably won't make it through to the end. I'm lucky to still be alive at this stage, and it's only going to get worse. So tune in next time when a cluster of cold creations come together to crash and crunch with criminally cruel contraptions. Goodbye.